tax referral strategy, such as the Deferred Sales Trust, is the best way for you to grow your wealth. Hey, I'm your host, Brett Swartz. In each episode, I am joined by some of the best real estate, financial, and wealth advisors in the world, where they share their ideas, deal stories, and inspiration. So together, we can make complex tax referral strategies simple and passive income plans achievable. I'm excited about our next guest. He is an expert when it comes to commercial real estate investing. In fact, he is the CEO and founder of JID Investments, and it's a place where you can become a passive real estate investor and invest alongside of a proven company with a proven track record, investing with some of the best real estate operators on the East Coast and some other areas as well. So please welcome to the show with me, John Rubino. Hey, John, how you doing?
Hey, Brad. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. Honored to be here and looking forward to it.
Excellent. Yep. And you can find more about John and his company at jidinvestments.com. That's jidinvestments.com. Hey, John, would you give our listeners a little bit about your background and current focus?
Yeah, sure. So I'm born and raised in Brooklyn, New York on the East Coast, like you said. I graduated college way back in 1997, and I joined the Navy. I got my commission as a naval aviator in the United States Navy, and I got to fulfill my first dream job, which was flying for our country, flying for the Navy. I did 20 years in the Navy, and back in 2017, I retired from active duty service. And back in 2013, I decided to see where I wanted to do with my life on my second dream, which was really getting into real estate. I've always been around real estate, had a passion for real estate. I actively invested in real estate back in 2005, 2006 timeframe with some good friends. And during, I'd say, the midpoint of my career till about year 17 of my career, I passively invested with some folks, and I learned a lot. I learned about due diligence. I learned about analyzing projects, looking at things like demographics, how best to save on my taxes, how to look at tax treatments, and just really understanding what it would mean to be around that real estate process and just kind of getting used to it. So when I decided to start our business back in 2013, I went and I decided to basically start this company up. And what I did was I basically centered it around the mindset that I had when I invested passively, which was get maybe a group of folks together and look at opportunities that we can invest on together as a team through a limited liability corporation or a partnership, and put that together and really, look for opportunities for sponsors, developers, and investors in the real estate industry and variety of asset classes that we could help. And so that was really the mindset of the business when I stood it up in 2013, still an active duty Navy pilot, and doing the business part-time. So I would go to work, come home, hang out with the kids after a long day, close my office doors, and come out when I came out. And it was great. I enjoyed doing it. And when I got to the point when I was ready to transition from the Navy to the next step in life, which was my second career, I thought about government contracting, since I live in Northern Virginia now. And but I tell you, I really enjoyed what I was doing in real estate. We grew the business. I saw what I could do part-time, and I was really excited about what I could do full-time. So I decided with my business partner, David, who's down in Hilton Head, he's my CFO. We said, look, let's just get this thing going. At the time, we had about 13 projects completed, about $3.5 to $4 million invested, with about $1.5 million in equity returns and revenue. And I decided to do it full time. So I've taken on the full role to operate the business, answering calls, communicating, meeting investors, looking at business opportunities to bring to our team. And our business really focused around two aspects. One is to partner with active sponsors that are buying property, that are developing it or doing value add. It all depends on the asset class. And then secondly is to bring, 145 plus investors now in our business to join us on projects we bring forward for investment at their, desire. They're not obligated. They're not required to invest with us. By becoming an investor, they just get to see what we're doing. And we're doing a variety of different asset classes: senior assisted, student housing, development, new construction, multifamily, residential, commercial, retail. And it's really exciting. And our primary recipe for success is really the developer, the markets we're in, looking at the risk and the returns, which also includes your focus, which is tax benefits, tax protections on those different types of asset classes. And then really, if I'm going to invest in that project and my partner's going to invest in that project, that's kind of the final green light before we bring it to our investors. So
Excellent.
we love what we've done, and we're managing 6 projects right now, about 15 million invested, with about 8 to 12 million in projected revenue. So it's very exciting.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for that overview. And we're going to be diving into some of those actual deals and some more strategies on investing on the full interview. Now, for this interview, though, we're focusing on some capital gains tax deferral. And for our listeners, I'm curious, and they're curious, what's the biggest frustration you've had, or a client or partner or friend has had, when it comes to capital gains tax deferral options?
Yeah, I would say that the biggest frustration that our investors may have, or that looking at the big picture, is really just the planning for it. How long is the project going to be, and are we deferring, or are we going to realize those gains? What is my state of residency versus what I'm paying federally? So just really, when we present a deal, just coming to us and just asking us to walk through, what can I anticipate? What do I need to put aside? What do I need to plan on? And if it's a long-term capital gains opportunity or project, again, just ensuring they know what is going to come out, and then what to plan for when they go through that process of putting that money aside, or utilizing that money for a DST, or utilizing it for an opportunity zone, or utilizing it for something that they can, then, put into as a deferral. So really, I think just better planning, I would say, myself included, because I'm an investor, and a lot of times, you're moving quick and you're looking at deals, but you got to think big picture. What am I doing with these gains? Where are they going? Is it best to defer? Is it best to pay the taxes? And just the overall kind of planning process, I would say, is definitely
clarifying their options. Yeah, clarifying the options of what to use: a 1031 exchange, a deferred sales trust, a Delaware opportunity zone. Yeah, that's absolutely very, very important, and it can be frustrating if you're running out of time to try to make all those options. So,
yes.
Capital Gains Tax Solutions, we help you clarify your options. So feel free to come to our website and check this out if you're hearing this for the first time. That being said, John, for those who want to learn more about the investments that you're making and learn more about your company, where can they find you?
Sure. So our website, like you alluded to, thank you in the front, www.jidinvestments.com. I also have a YouTube channel where I post information about the business, information to share on things like tax treatments and opportunities that we have that are coming in. I usually do a quarterly update. This will be the third quarter coming up at the end of the month. And then I have a location for podcasts and information. So I love to share stuff. Our website is really good. It's got great information. We're very transparent. I have a copy of my latest newsletter, which I usually put out every 6 months. I'm very active on social media. And then if you want to pass on my contact information, folks can reach out and contact me anytime via email, via phone. I'm sure seeing this great video that we have here, and we do the full interview, there's going to be a lot of questions. I'm always available, and I love to share what I have, and I love to learn from others.
Perfect. Thanks, John. Yeah, so reach out to John at jidinvestments.com, and then capitalgainstaxsolutions.com if you're selling a highly appreciated primary home, public stock, private stock, real estate, or a business. And with that, thanks so much. Look for the full episode to drop here shortly, and go bless.